If you can hear me, I want to see some emotes in the chat. Playing with some filters. They're so cute. Hi. I like these filters. They're so cute. I like these filters on my face. I guess I can't, like, change my head, though. This one's so pretty. Alright, so I'm gonna start playing the game since I've been waiting to play this forever. It's a short game. I'm just warning you now. It's pretty short. So since Wednesdays is visual novels, after we finish this visual novel, we'll switch over to another visual novel. Like, you know, I like order. Hi, Yumi. How you doing? Alrighty, so as soon as we're waiting for the chat to fill up with my mods, because there's no mods here yet. So if you want to redeem a name, it's channel points. It's the bottom left with the owl. You use those points, and then you could redeem a name. So first come, first serve. If you want to redeem a name, you can. If not, I'll come up with the name. But you have to redeem those points, so it'll be fair. Name my character is 250 points, so I definitely know you have 250 points. And that's the channel points, which are absolutely free. Like, free. 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 Hey, Ski wants to name the character. Sorry, Chris. Ski beat you by a second. Alright, Ski, what you want to name the character? Hello, Ski, welcome. So what you want to name your character? Remember, family friendly. I know, you gotta be quick. Billy Bambino? It's a girl. We're a girl. You want to name the girl Billy Bambino? It's a dating simulator game. We're going to go out with Colonel Sanders. Okay. There you go. Billy Bambino. You picked it. You asked for it. Hi, Lux! How are you doing? Okay. Look at all those chickens! Get ready for terrible voice acting and a fun time. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. Or you can wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is in no time to sleep in. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wonder, who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day, says Billy Bambino. You bust through your morning checklist, teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Hi! You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. A nice, juicy biscuit. Standing in the quad, your gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She is the most adorably awkward person you ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Billy Bambino! Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I'm... Because I sure am! Excited, a little nervous? Okay, a lot of nervous. What the? It's just that the morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food! What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Yeah, I changed my filter. Isn't it cute? I like the little flower in my hair. It's so pretty. Classic Miriam, raised by the master chef parents. She always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Hi, AJ. Hi, Lux. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I didn't get it yet. I should get it later. So what should we do? Should we pep talk or should we change the subject? So you want to pep talk her? Okay, we'll pep talk. We got 2 votes for pep talk. Anybody else wants to vote? No? Fair enough. Yeah, we just started. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know, she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Aw, that's awesome, Nathan. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower and the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. and I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all, and if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe it? I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it! Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Hi. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken chins. You leave Billy Bambino's shins alone. They're perfectly normal chins. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psst, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie! I think it's broken! You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you. My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. This is comedy. Hi, Pop. I'm Billy Bambino. So, are you going to make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or he's kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wondering and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of class. Adorable! Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head constructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! What a cute dog. Is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly! Someone close the window! And then, he walks in.
Submit!
Chris, thank you for the bits. You immediately swept up in the aura of the new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's your woo-woof-sir. It's him! It isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone's looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweetie Sweats a Lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all you really weird insults? Besides, when Billy Bambino sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. A lifeguard calendar, that's funny. Place of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There'll be tears, there'll be blood, and there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there'll be a battle. You will lift your sports and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys! Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on the tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sparkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Sprinkles walk in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You reach beneath your apron and return it with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks into it. Oh, he likes it. He likes it a lot. His favorite. Good choice. Well, I think there might be some competition for our new star students. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Wait, did she know that the professor was a dog? crazy. How would you know that? Yes, the puppy professor is adorable. Really, how would you say that? Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Billy Bambino, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me, if you're interested. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders. He has such a magnetic personality. And there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. Aw, that's awesome. I know you're really excited. I would never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions that the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! Quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather? That's right. What is the most...
Submit!
It's great to have the same schedule. It's finger licking good.
You're funny, AJ. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No, he's just talking about the teachers at culinary school. He's the best boy. That's right. You told the school is 5 out of 5. Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat? It comes back. It's weird. You look up to see that Colonel Sander has been watching your tally of score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Is that how you like flirt with a girl nowadays? Hot diggity. Billy Bambino, you just scored some major Colonel Sander points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I like to make an announcement. Yeah, it's super annoying. was just, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
Aha!
That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but where the rumor is true is this. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. It contains glimmer in the lights. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 heroes and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You looked around and noticed that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. What you think? We want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has to prepare to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Bye, AJ. Have a good day at work. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'd try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and acts unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Thanks, AJ. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. That's funny, wizard. Focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Try and identify each flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim toward the light. 1, 2, or 3. 1. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper, too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe? But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be? He really did it. How bold. How adventurous to use. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but the revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret. And yet now you know a mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. As you look around, after tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles over so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. Hi, Wolf Moon. I hope you're feeling much better today. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel Sanders? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you search. And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. It's a dating simulator. They had to make him attractive. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduate. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Or go to Taco Bell instead. Hi, Mama Dream.
I just came.
How was it?
I just drove for a while.
Did you stop at KFC?
No, I stopped at some places that we were talking yesterday. I said that I don't like them so much when they have frozen.
White Castle?
Yeah.
Mama Jean got us White Castle!
And I got you some fries, and guess what? And I would like something else.
Chicken rings?
No. Onion rings.
Oh.
So I don't know if you want to take it.
I literally just started.
So you take it right now.
That's too early. We're talking about chicken right now.
So you want to eat here? I'm not supposed to because it's food.
I've been good. I haven't been breaking rules or anything. And I snack here.
Last time you ate the coconut.
You gave it to me
I
though.
gave it to you and yeah, I brought it downstairs.
does spoil me. She got me White Castle. I'm very happy. I haven't had junk food in forever.
I don't want KFC. I mean, I know what happened, but I like that.
That's fine.
So take.
I literally just started.
You're gonna eat in front of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're watching chicken.
Okay.
No, we're playing the KFC game. Mama Dream, can you buy me? Can you buy me? Single 1984. My mom says sorry. Aww. One, neg him to show your own strength. Okay. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day and their chicken tasted exactly like yours. Hey, what's up, King Bob? Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Uh-oh, he don't like that. Hey, I gotta do an air horn for this.
Look at that. It's saying, I'm spoiling her. I'm spoiling this girl so much. It's Father's Day. You're gonna have to.
Father's Day?
Yeah.
So?
Sunday. I'm a father and a mother.
You're a mom.
I'm both.
No, you're a mom.
I only need the mustache to be a father.
Uh-huh. And another thing, too.
Yeah, that I can say there. I don't need it. Hi, guys.
They can't see you. They only could hear you.
Oh, they could just hear me? Okay.
Oh, this is so good. Did you eat? My door! Close the door! I'm sorry, this is so good. She got me Sprite. Don't worry, there won't be crumbs. Gotta check there's no pickles on this. Oh god, there's pickles. I hate pickles. Blech, pickles. Thank you for the host. I taste the pickles. Well, yes, I did, but it was a good stand, especially considering it was frozen first. Frozen chicken? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. Uh-oh, I think we upset him. I can't believe you said such things. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship from which it can never recover. He's hurt. How could you? Hey, Billy Bambino, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your right idea of dating, this is not the game for you. Oh no, we got a game over! No! Alright. I can't believe we messed up.
Pickles.
All right, I'm not listening to you. You gave me the wrong answer. Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and the peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Billy Bambino. I can't believe Ski by Bath named my character Billy Bambino. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Ooh la la! We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff! Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff! What if I totally blew it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd or fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Oh yeah, finger licking good. But my mom thought it was cute to get me White Castle while playing a KFC game. How you doing? Pleasure to have you here, K Nitro. Mods, make sure to give a shout out to K Nitro. It's his first time here. It's the person we raided last night. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Wait, why am I asking him to be my partner? He should be a gentleman and ask me to be his partner. What's the deal with that? It's super funny. It's a dating simulator game.
Aw.
Sure, Billy Bambino. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Beep, boop, boop, bzz, 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 bzz. Oh my! Two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you had to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Graham. Alright, so Clank 1, the robot? Really? You want her to be a partner with a robot? Okay. Fair enough. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. wizard? Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Oh, don't worry. I understand. I'm eating while playing this game. Bzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No, chef. It's an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. You just wanted me to get another game over, didn't you, wizard? I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. That's not nice. Why you want me to get a game over? That means we gotta spend longer at this game. Colonel Sanders, cast coy, look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're making mashed potatoes and gravy in the game. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders here's heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Billy Bambino's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Hi, Cheska. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van, are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Billy Bambino was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I'm doing good, Spaz. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct recreations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements from contracts to handshakes. I took on Billy Bambino as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Billy Bambino's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Give me a second. Colonel Sanders holds the spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. Your eyes lock. The moment, it's electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift the heaping sporkful up. Then you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Batman tastes the drippy mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by the revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there! Billy Bambino, we do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over a covered dish in the hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Glazed upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Platted on battle X blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You ignore me for too long. That ends now. Is it I who will have first bite and you will look on with envy? The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No! Don't! Something about that dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pup's mouth. Pup winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bells rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor here makes enough money. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and it's more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about the food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Billy Bambino. There's something I need to tell you.
Aha!
Oh, they're right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Hi, Wee Woo. Yes, Colonel Sanders. And every day since I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that we are cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him! We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on my emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or it's just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? What should we do? 1 for attack, 2 for defend. 1 for attack, 2 for defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose? You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the spork monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork monsters goes on to the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. That lot of good that defense did. Attack or defend, 1 or 2. Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love or chow down, 1 or 2. Chow down. Chow down does 2 damage. The fire in your belly made you stronger. Spork monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack or defend? You decide to go on an attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster is no quitter.
A shooting star.
Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork monster uses utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take too much damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack or defend, 1 or 2. You decide to go on the attack. You cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the squad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Bile villain! Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pop Pie Power Pinch. Pop Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. What should we do? 1. Forget mercy, finish him. Or 2. Spare his wretched beast. 1 or 2. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of the gnarly beast long enough to realize that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have it signed is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away, without any energy to keep your eyes open. Darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you got home, in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams are weird. What a great dream. People on flying chickens. Look at all them chickens. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright not much of the secret, huh? It's probably just because he's already trusted you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounded like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there? Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Aha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in there? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wondering, this can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Okie dokie, just use exclamation point lurk if you're lurking. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about, it was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfy her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turned. Thank you for the resub! I did the sub dance. The resub has a special sub dance. 3 months? What? You've been with me for 3 months? Aww. That's so sweet. However, she immediately turns around and does some good thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. What should we do? 1, stand back and admire his majestic glory? Or 2, run to him? 1 or 2? Stand back. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of a beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he has been in watch, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. Run wild, Bullseye! I think that's how it goes. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it! That's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam intends to cover for you. Oh, Billy Bambino just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Hi, Roxas. Which one should we pick? 1, tell them to stop acting immature, or 2, act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look? 2? By the way, Roxas. Okay. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. Usagi Cheska. Oh, don't worry, you're still mods. The more the merrier. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who wants to learn. The more the better. Now you upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you know a good meal if I ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after you encountered with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They got pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bots! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, whomp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed. In an instant, she bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely, he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrived to signal the true start of class day. He's painting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, It was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to Sprinkles, it's holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Billy Bambino. By the way, don't ask about the name Billy Bambino. Chris Technician was gonna redeem, but all of a sudden Ski by Bath redeemed it and named the character Billy Bambino. So that's the name of our character for the game today. So yes, Billy Bambino. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Alright, which one should we be? 1, a glass of water, 2, a shimmering pepper, or 3, a dog biscuit? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching ways. So naturally, if you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through a universe. My friend! Woo! Alright, this guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Woo! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill... the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. Thanks for the hydrate. The cough was for the acting though, by the way. I wasn't really coughing, but thank you for caring. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind of earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Isn't it cute? We'll all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. Alright, so which one? 1, demand they stop wasting everyone's time, or 2, step up and tell them you're on? 1 or 2? A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with your fools before I set my lunch down on. Then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Fool! Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Billy Bambino. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles step in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Arroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solely a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. That's right, but how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let the enticing over motivate you. You're going to need to season the chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. That's wrong. I've seen better sense than that. You like the filter? It's a cat with a tail in my mouth. Aroo! I believe in you, Billy Bambino. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Grrr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Whoop whoop. Ashley has already been playing element of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer as you do the ground gas. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Billy Bambino does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know what's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Ah! Billy Bambino, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of this match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that easy way you can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No. It wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Billy Bambino's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks into the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you're prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under the white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Billy Bambino to do the honor, but since you injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamy of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me a strong, sturdy hand. Colonel Sanders poured the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquettes topped with slice of a honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways tender nug, and a pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seemed intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you? As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. 1. Internalize the rage you feel, or 2. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. 1 or 2. You rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Is that what I'm reading in my chat? What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from the run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. Now from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire, we should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fire. I'll never be the master chef. My chat's lagging? What do you mean my chat's lagging? Are we lagging? Fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Yeah, those are planets going around me and my eyes are like grayish or something. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something no amount of hours, labors, or money would deter me to giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. Why you want him pin you against the wall, though? One has to remember that every failure can be stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Yeah, that's true. He's hot. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up past misdeeds. Visual novels. Ugh, I can't. I don't know. I don't know what to do with you. Who voted for visual novels Sundays and Wednesdays? Anyway, I would create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Borko? It is I. I know, I said I would be back. And after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Burko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong in cooking school. I can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I had pre-recorded a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you to respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guilt. Dab, dab, and dab. Hey, if you need me, don't fear. I'll be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Billy Bambino together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Oh, you like my waiting music? Thanks. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's something, it's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Sanders, can you please pin Wee Woo against a wall? Thanks. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? What should we do? 1, reveal it, or 2, keep it a secret? I really like this filter. I could keep this filter forever. Keep it a secret? Wizard was fast. Actually, I've said too much. Please forget I ever said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack. I can appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got nearly a dozen in my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope that you could learn to trust me with yours. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it would be only fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Ah, yes, about that. You see, yes, Colonel? I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. Oh, no. The ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true? You're angry with Colonel Sanders for lying, but the fact that you revealed his secret shows that he was probably right to do so. You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? You see, we had only just met, and I had to make sure that you are trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret to me. My recipes are priceless. Well, I have something to confess. That secret ingredient told me I shared it with Miriam, my bestie. Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed, but now that you're come clean, we can start building our relationship as fellow chefs again. I promise to be honest from here on out. I really do. I'm counting on you. Then in that case, I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' looks hideaway. Welcome back, Wolfman. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold onto the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on the moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room there are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Aww, look at baby Colonel Sanders. I'm not a big fan of coleslaw either. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. Oh, look at the baby Colonel Sanders. He already got a goatee. That's funny. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Yeah, that's weird. Did you frame a picture of yourself by any chance? No? Yeah? Maybe? Hi, Mama Dream. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheering them. You look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Tap on the item and discover more about the Colonel. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot read, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers in business and failures." Poor guy. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. That must be where he keeps a secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders that is drawn onto you? As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens inside, and you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? Sashimi style? Tap on the item. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one of its hangers and try it on. The jacket is a big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. 1, you decide that now is your moment and make a big move. 2, you tell him you're cold. Or 3, you fess up and tell the truth. 1, 2, or 3. This is creepy. You tell me you're cold. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow, and you should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Billy Bambino. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Hi, Cervantes. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's metilicious. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're a perfect match? He's presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? What should we do? 1, take him down a peg, or 2, flatter him? 1 or 2? You wanna go with 2, flatter him? You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in his corner of his eyes as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Cervantes is giving me a funky filter. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings. You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Yes, filters. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. Does somebody want to change this filter? I'm not a fan of the bubbles. I know, right? My mom's dissing me. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the Sega. Miriam. Sure, but... You would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. That's better. Okay. I had to change it. I think I can believe that. I did. Didn't want you to waste your points. That's funny. Since I've been partner up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving? As if there's a typical first date to go with a talking pressure cooker? Really, Cervantes? Skydiving? As if there's a typical first date to go home with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. I like the baby one. Oh my god, you know this is how I look like a child? That's so creepy. Mom, this is how I look as a kid. That's crazy. Apparently. You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spend the night with him. Yeah, this is exactly how I look as a little girl. That's so creepy. That's creepy though. on day 2, back to Colonel's house where I spent night with him. You what? Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Wowzers. No! I do have big hands. Nothing happened but your emotional connection. Wowzers. Maybe it offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop. What a swirly! It sounds delicious! Oh, great. I'll order you one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles and a dog and a treat. Oh. You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
Ugh.
Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist. And the injury yesterday makes your accident, makes the wince your pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives. Just as it appears, things are close to boiling over. A naturally initiative person. He senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Billy Bambino, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Okay. Am I gonna be a baby the entire stream? Hi, Lux! Are you confused? Because I am too. I was born confused. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how long your food is received. Yo, imagine me playing the South Park game with this filter. That would be mind-blowing. Bad dream. Hey, congratulations on your first sub. That's amazing. Do it. Use this filter and stream. Yay, you found your kitty! That's awesome news, Wolf Moon. Congratulations. Wolf Moon found his kitty! Yay! Yay! Hi, Ripsy! Should we tell Ripsy or should we like keep him like confused? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Billy Bambino. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Billy Bambino. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. Whoa!
Take this!
Dream just gifted a whole bunch of subs!
Take this!
Thank you for the gift and subs! And that was the resub dance, so we don't have to do the sub dance, because the resub dance is the poppin' dance. That's my TikTok dance I made up that I still haven't posted yet, because I'm a little insecure about it, but it's so cute. Okay. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Thank you, Mama Dream, for always being amazing.
Aw, thank you for the bid, Zach! Whoa, that's the book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Ooh, I like that one, Zach. That one's cute. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe a tie string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Bye, Mama Dream. Little baby Drea is gonna be here forever, apparently, because nobody wants to change the filter.
Submit!
Ah, thank you for the bits. cast it, YOLO. You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is make you forget what you were doing. Okay, right after you look into the page again, it comes rushing back to you. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you. Alright, it doesn't let you cast a spell. A little bit of wisdom, you see? But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. You think I want to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Word. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J&J, forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Dab. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands and you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in the panels, and then loud ding stops him in the tracks. Beep buzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that. Clank. Clank rips out a completely deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself had wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pal over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we must have been distracted from what lies ahead, the final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you got it. Taste time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through the final test and hit the carpool lane to the Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind.
Submit!
Sponsorship from KFC, please low. Smiley face.
While drinking a White Castle cup. Aw, man, I'm funny. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through the short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not.
Submit!
What's up, Robocop? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first. Someone to show a little interest, anyhow. Okay, AJ. We're doing good, Robocop. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet the professor dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. We're going good. good. Thank you for asking, Robocop. We're playing KFC Finger Licking Good. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van and the supposed Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Billy Bambino's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Billy Bambino, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie began to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry. But the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when... What should we do? 1, ignore it, or 2, confess? 1, ignore, or 2, confess? You want to confess? Okay. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it's probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. They had a sauce called Finger Licking Good. No joke, for real. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know they had a sauce. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown's about to begin. Sprinkles lay down the ground rules. There are no rules. That is except to cook with everything you got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decided that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that pushed you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Oh, it was a limited time? I never heard of it. Miriam had her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders betters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Basta Blaster. Van Van flexes his particles as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We must have let it happen on the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Billy Bambino. Miriam notices too. And I always believed in you, Billy Bambino, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Aw, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl, the air bubbling up in the dark cloud and thickens and congels before the very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Barco? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Barco had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Ha! Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I always want to be a top shelf. Actually, you know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel a spork monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I have fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. 1. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself, or 2. Give up and drop out of coloring. Oh no, we don't want to give up. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing this entire lives for. Yes! Billy Bambino, you are the chosen one! You will avenge me! The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry! My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire life for a moment I would show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Billy Bambino, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decided that you haven't earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combination can have its surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems you're missing some students. Pop, clank. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hooked by an elastic of his underpants. When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids are in your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in the UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Clank? Where'd that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or another onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must gotten unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. I don't have it. It's like $50 on Epic, and I don't have a PlayStation, remember? But no, I never played it. Yeah, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after the days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made a tender udon noodles in a savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. It's that teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Yeah, it's $50. It's a lot of money. I bought Heavy Rain for $30 and I had to return it because it was super glitchy on my computer. Yes, sprinkles and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime, would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not the only one of these dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+, rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Billy Bambino, for helping me to believe in myself. Van Man, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made an uni over smooth egg custard and an axe-spun urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you screw up one of the top of the urchin with spines from the second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is a kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount pimpathy. You gave me star freckles. See? This isn't the last you heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously lapped up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps. Calms my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom, Turkish delight, and a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by a sugar glass. No grape soda? I didn't have grape soda, I had Sprite. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Billy Bambino? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to a college of eating school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you heard of me either. And this class gets smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing? And completely blow me away in my 49 dog years of my life? I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. You all get passes. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend the reality in another dimension. Aw, don't be depressed, Robocop. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back in the magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declare that you have passed, everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as a site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog in the house. Ow, 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 ow. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Hey, what's up, V Ballara? How are you? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another hunting. No ghosts allowed at the graduations, clearly written at the school bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to... I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone's together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on, I prefer that everyone refer to me my new name, Party Monster. Students try to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know, she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor in the ballroom. It looks like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see parched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop! I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had him mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh... Now I get it. And we got a new wing on the school, not to mention the art of educating the son of Chancellor of Shun Such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing that talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I'm actually from faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am, and this isn't the time for me to devote my life figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Ooh, Zach, look at Colonel Sanders. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give him the bucket of chicken. This time is a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man, but not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting on the edge of the dance floor. Billy Bambino, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from a University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100 franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Billy Bambino. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurant? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running a restaurant is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with the only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with this other love, the life of the entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Billy Bambino, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. What a great ending. That was fun. Here, you can watch the intro again before I end the game. Yeah, it's finished.